Welcome back to the channel. This is NOLA Trucking. I'm Matt. We're sitting in Kenly 95, which is in Kenly, North Carolina, off of I-95. We are about to head over to our pickup. It's a tire load, so this is the second week in a row we've gotten a third load on the week. So when I say third load, that's a technicality because the other one is a round trip, so really it's like 4 loads. But either way, we're gonna head over there. It's a drop and hook. So today is Sunday. We deliver tomorrow, which is Monday, up in PA, and then we need to get back over to Baltimore to get kind of back in the swing of things to do our dedicated run. And yeah, we'll have to drive a little bit today, but it's no biggie. We got fresh clocks and got a shower last night. We're good to roll. So this will be a driving video, a trucking video, not just a talking video. So yeah, we'll pick up when we get over to the shipper. Alright, we are pulling up to the Bridgestone, Firestone, I guess they're the same. Bridgestone warehouse, tire manufacturer. Also, I said that this was the second week in a row that we had a third load, but that was false. Because last week we canceled on the agency before they could cancel on us. But the last load that we did run, that wasn't our normal stuff, was a tire load. So they're coming through for the dependability, which I would have never guessed that they would be more dependable than FedEx. But all right, I'm gonna check in and then we'll pick up when we're dropping the trailer. All right, just checked in. We're gonna go drop the trailer, slid the tandems to the back, so it's going to corner like a gigantic ship. It's not very nimble when the tandems are all the way to the back, but we'll make it work. Seems like a pretty wide open lot. So we drop over to the left and pick up over to the right. So we'll do that. I tried to tell them that I identified as a car, and I was trying to go through the car entrance, but they disagreed. So yeah, I guess I misread the sign, but it looked like it was pointing to the right when we first got in there, but that was the car entrance. So we were able to rectify that before we got jammed up. Alright, where do we want to put this trailer? Where is our other one? Yeah, this will be the first time that we've had any significant amount of weight on the truck since we... Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's an old one. Yikes. Oh well. We'll just have it until next week. It's fine. Yeah, this will be the first time that we have had any significant amount of weight since we made the changes with the cable on the truck. So we'll see how they affect it when it's loaded. little bit so that the landing gear is on the concrete. Alright, so we're hooked up. This actually is in pretty decent shape, I'm not gonna lie to you. It seems to be a pretty decent trailer. I checked it out. You need to slide the tandems back. Yeah, you got to come up with some creative hand signals to let your co-driver know what you need them to do to slide the tandems. Because a lot of times you got to rock the truck a little bit to get the pins unstuck. Alright, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a little much. Alright, that's about 10. Alright, and you just got to make sure they snap back in. There they are. Alright. Yeah, give it a nice walk around. I need to check the seal. I forgot to do that. Let's see, 3450. So we'll double check that on the paperwork and then we're good to roll. I think we're gonna throw our lock on since we're gonna have this one for a little while. And it's a live unload, so we'll have to take it off anyways. Alrighty, we're ready to get to the gates. Liz and I were just talking about how at first we were talking about how like the FedEx loads were nothing but a big hot potato game of like people just drop the trailer because you know it's a double drop and hook, and then I was like, well, it's somebody else's problem. But then we came to the conclusion that this entire company is a giant game of hot potato. Just about every day somebody's complaining in the Landstar group that somebody dropped the trailer, didn't have an inspection, blah blah blah, all that stuff, which, you know, I feel for people, but we all deal with the same stuff. We just don't run to Facebook to make a post about it. So I don't know, maybe people feel vindicated after they air their grievances, but everybody deals with it. I'm pretty sure it's every drive-in company. It's not just Landstar, but pretty much anywhere where you don't have company drivers that they can be told to go pick up a trailer and get it serviced, you're gonna have this issue. Or places like Prime where they had all the terminals across the country and they would pull you in and like redo the whole trailer pretty much while you were waiting, or cross-load it onto another trailer, or even sometimes keep the trailer for a while to fix it. I mean, if you don't continuously maintain the trailer, they just go downhill quick. But anyways, we're gonna get over to the guard shack, get out of here, and then get down the road. All right, made it north of Richmond. Got some hours in, hit a ton of traffic a little bit south of Richmond. It was like stop and go for quite a while. Didn't see anything that would have caused it other than just people not driving very well. But we're gonna switch here. Liz is gonna get us over to the place, and then I'm probably gonna drive us back down to Baltimore later tonight after we do our drop and hook. It is a double drop and hook, so should go fairly quick, and I am assuming the place is 24/7. We just have to get it in before 6 a.m. tomorrow. So yeah, actually I do remember the guy saying it's 24/7, so the latest you can get it there is tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. But
yeah,
we're gonna get it there tonight.
The end of the appointment time is 6 a.m.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna go in and use the restroom, switch drivers, and we'll probably pick up when we get to the receiver. Liz can make a video, and we'll do the drop and hook. Maybe even fly the aerial camera. Who knows? You know, we'll go all out for you guys since we only get to do these once every few weeks now. All the other ones are talking videos. So, anyways, we'll pick up later.
After much detouring because of construction in the area, we And we're not sure if there's going to be an empty. And also the tires are pushed all the way against the door, so that's fun. I don't like having to open the doors and back in with them in that position, but yeah, he said since there aren't people here until Monday, he's not sure that there's an empty, but if there is one, we can take it. Well, seems kind of like a problem. I don't see one so far, but there's a ton in the doors. But even if we had gotten it here at 6 a.m., it's not like there would have been, I don't know, this is a mess. What a mess. And there is a trailer in door 34. Cool. Alright, well, gonna have to figure out, I guess, where to put it. I don't know. Kind of turning into a mess. So we're putting our trailer in the door next to the door that he originally said, which is kind of what I figured would happen. And we discussed us wire hanging, just peeking and seeing if any of these trailers in the doors are empty, because they all have green lights. So it seems a little suspicious. Ooh, there we go. So let's see. Nope, that one still has tires in it. I'm not super hopeful, but there's probably 10 or 11 Landstar trailers in the doors. They all have green lights. So it's hard to tell if that's just how they leave them. He said they're not supposed to leave them like that, but hey. We know how that goes. So I guess worst case, we'll spend the night here because he said that would be fine if there's not an empty. Best case, one of these trailers is empty. See if I can not lose a phone. It was a little late. Try that again. So yeah, down here. Let's see if I got a picture. No, maybe not. I'm bad at this. Flash on. Oh, tires in that one. Oh, that was a good picture. There's probably going to be tires in all of them. It's like, yeah, just pick a trailer from over in the empties. I'm like, yeah, except for none of them are Landstar trailers. But y'all have like a dozen of them in the doors. So, won't make y'all watch me do all this, but we'll see if we find an empty. Well, we are bobtailing away.
At the end of the street, turn left.
So the guard said they come in between 5:45 and 7:15 in the morning. And there were probably about 10 pretty fully loaded Landstar trailers in the door. So hopefully sometime tomorrow morning, hopefully it doesn't take all day to get it empty, we can come back and get a trailer. Was it here, Matt? Or was it the next one?
No, it's the next one.
Yeah, it's the next one. That's where the road closed sign was. Lots of construction around here, so the GPSs are basically useless right now. But we're gonna go over to a Sheetz. If nothing else, just use the restroom restroom. But see if we can't get parking somewhere since we don't have a trailer. I mean, that is the big upside to bobtailing around is you don't need a full
Turn left on
spot.
East Penn Avenue, then take the first right.
No trucks to the right, so I go to the left. So I guess we'll make an update if we find a spot, or maybe tomorrow when we come back and see when a trailer is going to be ready for us. First time not having an empty at the receiver that I can think of. I mean, they have plenty of trailers, but I guess they left them all in the doors and said that's a problem for later us for next week.
All right, life update. We're back over in front of the Tire Hub place. The agent got back with us and said that there are at least 2 empty trailers, and he gave us the trailer numbers. So we came back over here and he gave us a satellite view. So straight ahead is where we dropped the loaded trailer, and on the other side of the building that way is a lot, but it's gated like this. And I looked in there and saw at least one of the trailers. So I just asked the gate attendant or the security guy like how we get into that gate, and he misunderstood and thought I meant that one up there. Like, I don't care about that gate. I need to be over there on that side where the trailer is. So he finally understood what I was saying. So he's walking over there to see if his gate clicker opens that one. And I guess if it does, maybe he'll give me a signal or something and we'll drive back over there. But I don't know. I should have went with him. I guess he doesn't understand it's not on this side, it's on the far side. Maybe he should have just given us the clicker. Maybe he's not allowed to.
Right.
It's sanctity. Oh, and it's this guy's second day, so he has no idea what's going on. And we have no idea what's going on.
We're all just learning together.
We were in a nice spot at Sheets, bobtail, like in the little cut, not blocking anybody, not taking up a full spot. Everything was good. And then we got that email back from the agent. And I'd rather be down in Baltimore, but if we gotta wait until the morning, I don't know. We might just hang out next to that gate over there and wait until somebody comes in. But we have plenty of time. We have until Tuesday night to get back over to Baltimore to run. Well, minus the time I gotta sleep and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'll update when we figure it out. All right, that was a no-go. So the new guy said, I know for sure you're allowed to park over here, which he's meaning on the street. So this is a closed street, but it is still against the sitting duck policy, and I'd really rather not be on the street. So I declined that, and I told him that we are going to go park somewhere. Basically, don't worry about where we're going to park, because he's concerned that they won't let us park on site, which is fine. I don't need to park in the gated area. I'm going to go over here where there is no gate, and I'm going to park next to the gate. So I don't think we'll get messed with, but they come in at around, what did you say, 6? Something like that. I guess it just takes a yard hostler to get over here on this side to get us an empty, or allow us to get an empty or something. So we will see what happens in the morning. At least the ones that he says are here is actually here. Do you want to email the agent and tell him it's behind a gate that we cannot get into?
I just typed it out and I was going to read it to you after you were done.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll probably pick up in the morning then. Boy, do we have an update. I heard some noises So I woke up because we parked literally right next to this gate, and there was a Landstar driver that was stuck over here because I guess he had gotten somebody to open the gate.
Oh, he took the other empty?
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think we have a choice. I think we have the one. And somebody followed us in here. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but yeah, he was stuck over here, so I like called to him and I was like, hey, how did you get over here? Now there's a car that's in the way. What are you doing? Okay, now there's a golf cart over here. What is going on? He said, oh yeah, I got the office to open up the gate, but now nobody will open it back up so I can leave. I was like, wow. He said, hey, if you go to the office to get in here, then I can get out. Like, yeah, true, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in if they just like open it and then that's it. So we are hooking up to a trailer and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out. You know, all in a day's work, right? So I'm gonna hook up to the trailer and we'll pick up when we're trying to head out. All right, we got hooked up. I pulled it straight out of the gate just so there was no shenanigans with us getting stuck in there. The other guy obviously took the nice, shiny, new 2022 trailer, which, whatever. I guess that's a small consolation prize for being stuck in the gate for a while. But the one that we got is a 2014, but I just checked it over. It actually looks really good. So for the second time in this video, this old trailer was actually well taken care of.
At the end of the street, turn right.
So it has an inspection. I can't read the date on there, but everything looks to be in really good order, surprisingly. So we're gonna see how it rides. We're gonna get down the road, get back to Baltimore. Took a little bit of nap, just I don't know, I kept waking up. Kind of weird sometimes when you're in these random places, or we were trying to wake up when the office people got here so that we could get a trailer going. I wanted to be in Baltimore already, but you know, gotta go with the flow. I'm just thankful that we actually ended up with a trailer. Didn't get completely hosed on this drop and hook, because that would have been bad. I don't even know what to do if we had to get to our dedicated stuff and didn't have a trailer. So now we got to get out of here safely. So I'm gonna end the video here so we can navigate out of here. There's so many pitfalls in this area that you're not supposed to go down with trucks. So. All right, made it over to Flying J in Frytown, Pennsylvania. This is kind of the closest decent truck stop. There are a few that were closer, but they're really small and you get jammed up, especially early in the morning with everyone fueling or pretending to fuel, getting breakfast and stuff like that. Especially out of Sheetz, because they do the food. That line is so slow. So we're over here so that Liz can use the restroom here. We're gonna probably eat some breakfast since we're in a spot and kind of let the main rush hour traffic go, because I really don't want to be heading into Baltimore at like peak rush hour. It's not what I want to do. So we will eat some breakfast, let a little bit of time pass, and then we'll roll over there. We're still good on time. We don't leave out until tomorrow night anyways, so we have plenty of time. We're not in a crunch. This was a little unexpected, but you just had to remember to not let it get to us. You know, it didn't go quite to plan, but we had plenty of time, and we kind of knew that if anything happened, we'd have a solid day to get it resolved before we had to head to our dedicated stuff. Yeah, it just kind of sucks doing a double drop and hook, and then, you know, just having the potential to not have a trailer. It's not a good feeling, but glad it all worked out. Glad the agent actually got back. Props to him, because a lot of times, especially if it's on a weekend or late at night, they're just gonna ignore you until like the following day. But that dude fired up his computer, got some trailer numbers. He said, no, they're definitely there. Like, oh, they were there. We just can't get to them. But yeah, what a weird place. The other Landstar driver got into the gate, and then they shut the gate behind him, and he got locked in. And then when I went around to like get in there, they let him out, and I was like, well, are we gonna get stuck in there? But it was all good. It worked out. Trailer actually rides very, very good, surprisingly, because it is old, but looks like somebody cared for it. Oh, 9/23 is the inspection date, so got inspected last month. That's probably why there's a ton of new parts. Shocks were new, all the tires were new, looks like the brakes were new, so it's a whole new trailer. So I think we're gonna end this one here. It's not much gonna happen other than sitting in a bunch of traffic, and then we're gonna drop the trailer in Baltimore and go to our new parking area, since the FAA kicked us out of the old parking spot. But thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.